Hello, I'm gonna sound strange today because I got a little bit of a sore throat. But, but, I have something to show. Hold on, let me fix my. Let me fix my PNG. I'm gonna have to fix my PNG on everything. But, I went back to the person who made this lovely PNG, and I got some more expressions. So I'm just gonna go over the expressions and what they would mean because we got angry, which this is when I'm ranting. We got, wow, did I just do that? We got, oh no. Uh-oh. Sad and confused. But my favorite one. You guys ready? My favorite one. Hi. This is my I asked for excited. This is my excited face I was given. I don't know about you, but it's goofy. It looks goofy when it talks. Hello. So this is my newest PNG expression, and it makes me laugh every time I look at it because it looks so funny. But it's my excited one. So you got regular, you got this, you got angry, you got wow, impressed, you got scared. I like the scared one. We got the regular shock, sad, and confused. But yeah, I have an excited one now. Finally, I'm gonna do this anytime I'm laughing as well. I got one for that. Let's go. I might sound weird. If I sound weird to you, it's because of my voice. My throat has been. I woke up with a sore throat today. I have a deeper voice when I have a sore throat, so I probably sound different to you guys, but I have a much deeper voice. And if my throat is still in pain, by oh no, not food poisoning. Oof. Oof. But no, I sound deep. My voice goes deeper when I have a sore throat. So if I sound weird, it's because of that. And if I still have a sore throat next week, there will be no Poison stream next week. Because Poison's voice is a high pitched voice that I do with my own, and I can't do a Poison stream when my voice can't go high pitch. Because I could try going high pitch, but it doesn't. It's not good. Not a good idea. So I can't go high pitch. I get like such a low voice during this time. But we're gonna play some hardcore. I don't know how much I'll be talking, but I had an idea of something we could do for stream, so I might be talking a bit because I'm getting the game up, by the way. Yesterday I was hanging out in Discord server that isn't mine. I was hanging out in Normal Xander's Discord server. If you don't know who they are an amazing person. You should go check them out. They are one of my automatic hosted channels. Almost Xander. They have a really good community. I was hanging out in their VC yesterday, and one of the people I was talking about my books, and they said they enjoyed how I talk about them because it's like listening to a podcast. So I had an idea because I have books that I am never going to finish or I am never going to write. However, because they were my maladaptive daydreams, I have them memorized from start to end. So I could tell stories of the books I've written, or the books that I wrote in my head, like my maladaptive daydreams. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And before I do that, I'll talk about other things. Never knew you made books. Yes, I am a book writer. My name comes from Wattpad. Wattpad was the first time I ever went by Poison Ashes. And when I decided to get back on social media after years of not having it, I wanted to change my name. So I just took the one that I enjoyed on Wattpad and added it everywhere else. And I had to add X's because I didn't want to add numbers. So I do write books. And if you don't know what maladaptive daydreaming is, I'll explain it. Sorry, I have to fix this. Maladaptive daydreaming is not the same. Like, it's more of a severe thing. Maladaptive daydreaming is a coping mechanism that can be, like, developed. It's a coping mechanism, that's what it starts as. But it can get really bad to the maladaptive daydream point, which is every day, every single day, and I can't help it. All I can think about is my books. And I call them my books because that's the easy way to refer to them. But if you don't know what maladaptive daydreaming is, it's basically a daydream so intense that you think about it every single day, and it's never about yourself. It's always in a world that was created in your own head, and it is normally very severe in the fact that it distracts you from your everyday life. If you have something similar and it's not distracting from your everyday life, I wouldn't say you have maladaptive daydreaming. You definitely have, like, it can be developed, but you definitely have, like, the coping mechanism. But if you feed into it too much and you do it for years, it can become a habit, and then it can slowly take over your life because you just can't do things without it. Like, it's just like you can never stop thinking about it. So if anyone's curious on what that is, that's what it is, basically. So my books are in my head playing like a movie, like 24/7. So, and I've had many different maladaptive daydreams over the years since I have been doing it. Like, when I learned what it was, I was like, oh wow, how long have I been doing this? And I've been doing it since I was young. I'd say since I was 12. And what the things that don't help it is music. Music does not help. Listening to music, being alone with nothing, hearing nothing, talking to no one does not help. What helps is listening to audiobooks, and it's usually listening to audiobooks, listening to someone talk, or talking. So it's the only way I normally cannot be distracted by it. So yeah, it's just something that people develop over time as a coping mechanism. Oh yeah, no. Here's the thing. I hate audiobooks. However, I found someone who I think I've mentioned before. Their name is Passerine Podcast. Oh, my cat wants out. Hold on. I will continue the conversation in a second. But Passerine Podcast, they mainly read fan fictions that are from the Dream SMP fandom or the Origins SMP fandom. Those people. That's like the main thing they read. Bitrate, I think, yeah, it does. It dies for a minute. It dies for a minute when I enter Minecraft. It'll take a second to go back up. That's normal. But yeah, basically, Passerine Podcast reads fan fictions, and she's the best audiobook reader I've ever listened to. I consider her books her readings audiobooks because she is so good at it. She's good at giving the characters different voices. In making them distinct. They add a ton of, like, background noise. Like, they don't add music. There's no music in it. Most of the time, it is background noise that makes you feel even more immersed into the book, which is so much better than any other audiobook I've ever listened to, because every other audiobook has music. Every other audiobook, it sounds like the person's not interested in what they're reading. They don't make a distinct difference in the voices when they talk. They just talk the same. They just read the book. They don't do anything extra. Which is why I love Passerine Podcast. They're great. They're great. They keep me at bay, re-listening to the books they've read. And even if you're not a fan of Dream SMP, I heavily recommend listening to them. Like, you don't have to be a fan of Dream SMP to listen to their stuff. But yeah, I think the last time we were getting angry at the little green guy. Yeah, I will say, one of the most interesting things to me out of all the fan fictions Passerine Podcast has read, is the different versions they have of Dream. Because Dream in the actual Dream SMP, he originally is like a villain. However, I've seen many different writings of him that interest me. The first writing was from Passerine, which is one of the most popular fan fictions in the Dream SMP community. And I mean that as in Sadis, someone who animated a bunch of Dream SMP stuff, made an animation about it. And it's like very sad. But yeah, I think we were mining for coal originally. Do that. Do that. That. And but yeah, basically, the first writing that I saw was him as a villain, which was written really well in Passerine. Whoever wrote it, they wrote him very well. Second iteration of him that I heard of was from who was it? What was it? Bones in the Ocean. Bones in the Ocean, he was only there briefly. He's not a bad guy in Bones in the Ocean. He's just someone under the influence of a bad person, which is cool. Bones in the Ocean's very good. I like Bones in the Ocean the most. After that, Dream as a hero, but a villain at the same time, in one of my other favorites, which is Tommy Innett's Clinic for Supervillains. It is such an interesting book, and it kind of reminds me of a show. I wanted to know if that author was inspired by, I think it's Bad Guys. Bad Guys? Is that what it's called? I forgot what it's called. There's a thing on Amazon. It was an Amazon original. And it's like about how hero society is being controlled by the government, and the heroes are getting away with things that they should not be able to get away with, and that are like not good, like killing people and calling them like killing people, that kind of thing. And so I think they were inspired. They had to be, or it was just originally an idea they liked. But it's basically saying how villains have their own reasons for doing things, and heroes have their own reason for doing things. And heroes should not go as far as to kidnap a child to try and reveal identities of supervillains. A child who was a healer. Yes, that happened. And he wasn't like exactly, it was once again a case of he wasn't a bad guy. He was led by the wrong people. And then after that, came into Ad Astra, which I think is my favorite one. By the way, sorry, I'm not chatting much. Trying to feel, oh yeah, you're fine. But I think my favorite writing of Dream was in Ad Astra. Ad Astra is a space Origins SMP fanfiction, specifically based around Tubbo and Ranbu. And I love the Dream in that, because they don't show him, like, they're not like, he's not in Origins SMP, I know that, but he is in the thing. It's like a space thing. But he is definitely my favorite writing of him, because he's not written as a villain. He's written as a friend. He is a friend. That is what he is. He's not a villain. He's a friend. And I love that. I love that about him. And now, in the most recent one, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting it. It's an isekai. It's an isekai in a book. It's an isekai in a book. It's an isekai in a fan fiction. And Dream is a god who cursed Tommy and a bunch of his family during a war. Cursed them. When they die, they come back as a myth. If they can guess the myth, they'll die and not come back. Or they'll get reincarnated into a new life where they don't remember themselves from the past, and I wasn't expecting that. And he's morally gray in this one. He's a bad guy who regrets his decisions. He's a bad person that regrets his decisions, and I love that because he's not being a jerk. And he's not he's just he was morally gray in the beginning, and now he's he really was evil in the beginning, but now he's like, no. Where did I put all the coal? I know we were going mining for coal. I know that was our main goal last time. Where's the goal? Where's the coal? On there. Coal. Huh, I must not have gotten that much coal. I think we're gonna continue mining then. Or if I did get coal, I mean torches. But yeah, I really like the different iterations of Dream. But those are the things that keep my mind at bay and keep me from thinking about my books. However, I did think that that would be fun to go over some of my old Maladapt or my daydreams. But first I want to go over something important that I learned. The thing is about my maladaptive daydreaming is only recently I realized that I heavily, and I mean I heavily, have main characters who are me, or characters that are me in every book. The first character of this, they represent my mental health, I'm pretty sure. First character of this was Shadow. She was someone that put herself second. She put everyone else first. Because she was a guardian angel, she would protect people and keep them happy, even if that meant her own mental health wasn't okay, or that she wasn't okay. That heavily represented me in middle school. And then there was, who was it? I know there's another one. Oh yeah, and then the next book, which is one we're probably going to talk about soon, was my book Cry Wolf. The main character in that book, that book is very angsty. I'm never going to publish it. But throughout that time, I need to grab some cobble. I put it all up and I didn't think to grab any. But basically, Cry Wolf, main character Cry, the name Cry Wolf used to be one of my names. I used to go by CW_Cry Wolf. Specifically that. I don't go by that anymore because that was my persona at the time, and it was just really angsty, and she was definitely written during the worst moment of my life. So, yeah. And now I think it's become Meadow. Meadow's become the main new one. And I don't know what it is about him that makes me think of myself, but I think it's just because he's been through so much, yet he doesn't care and he continues to be himself. He doesn't let his depression hold him down. Very much matches me. So, I consider him a persona. But yeah. The book I want to talk about first would be Cry, because it's my longest book. Cry Wolf is my longest book. That would be the first book I'd talk about, because it's a book I'm never gonna share. And by share, I mean I'm never gonna publish it. I will never publish that book. And the reason being is it's too repetitive. I think it is too repetitive. But I thought I'd go ahead and tell you guys the story. Which, warning, death. We're about to talk about a lot of death and demons. Yes, demons. I wrote a lot about demons. I used to write about demons all the time. They were my favorite thing to write about. They're still my favorite thing to write about, personally, because they're cool. They're cool. Demons are cool. Bro, demons cool. Demons are good. They're good to write about. But the whole point of the main character in that book is she's overpowered. That's what I realized after writing it and after deciding not to publish it or edit it. I realized that she's basically meant to be overpowered because I needed something to explain how she was able to survive. How she was able to survive so much. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some wheat. Probably just go ahead and farm real quick before we go to mining, because I do need to breed the cows. But yeah, it was... the whole book is mainly like a look on like dealing with death as a whole. But it's not like my other books. So I'm gonna share the story on the stream. So the book, the book takes place over a lot of time, but this book's main character is Cry, mainly because I wasn't creative enough to come up with a name for her. Her name was Cry. She is classic edgy person with white hair, red eyes. She is a werewolf human demon mix. Which honestly, I could just say werewolf demon because it's basically what she is, and like, one, that's not lying, and two, she that's still part human. So that's all I really have to say. But Bringelbear. Basically, she's the main character, and her story starts with her running away as a child with her little brother from her mother's home because her mother told her to run because her mother was, or a demon was about to kill her, and the mother wanted to protect her and knew a demon was coming, so that's what she did. So Cry became like the mother of her brother very early on. And basically, the story begins with her never really letting him leave. Like, they live in a certain house that's near a demon village, and she doesn't really want her brother to leave for the reasoning of the fact that he could get hurt. But one day, her worst fear comes true, and he does get hurt because he left the house, but he ended up dying in front of her, and due to her, one, not knowing how her emotions could affect her powers, and two, not knowing how to control them, she kind of went into a wolf form that was a lot different from regular werewolf, because demon, and because she went on a rampage throughout this demon village, killed a lot of them. She's almost impossible to kill with most things, but basically, she was main character, and that was like the beginning of her story. A lot of demons hated her for this because a lot of demons actually knew the other demons in the village, so they began to torment her because that's what they wanted to do for revenge, because they were mad, and it gave them an excuse to be mean to someone or just to be horrible people, and they enjoyed that. But she ends up losing her first ever love after almost marrying him, ends up losing her first ever love to one of these demons. And after that, she kind of stayed to herself alone. But as modern age hit, because like she's there until like there's a time skip, but in the 2000s, it was like modern age was starting. She didn't want to stay in the woods. That's just where she'd been living. She wanted to try something different and try to fit in more with the human society. So she tried to do that. And the first thing she did was find a roommate, someone to move into a house with together. And that was Michael, and he is my favorite character. Michael and Cry are my favorite duo. He was like I guess you'd call it like the stereotypical saying of gay best friend. He was the gay best friend, but he wasn't like stereotypical. And they had one of my favorite relationships in the book because it was so fun to write, and I love it. And Michael will always be my favorite. Well, what ends up happening, she grows close to Michael. They live with each other for like a year. And then the demons find her, which was not fun. But what ends up happening is she lost her best friend. That's why I'm saying it's repetitive with losing loved ones. And then after she lost her best friend, she moved on and did like a thing that he thought she'd be great at, which is fashion designing. She's a fashion designer. That's the whole point. Like, that's something she ends up doing. Well, Michael comes back. Yes, I brought him back from the dead. Someone turned him to a demon. So she thought, oh, uh-oh, who did that? Like, she was worried. And now we get into the most triggering part of the book. So she finally gets Michael back, but she also meets someone who's a demon, not a half demon. I'm making that clear because the way my demons work is if they're a half demon, more than likely they're going to be good, like they're going to be good or morally gray. If they are not a half demon and they are in fact a full demon, normally they're not morally gray. They're either evil or unaligned. That's kind of where they stand. They're not morally gray. They either don't mess with humans or they do, and they're not good or they're good. She didn't know that. She fell in love with a demon who planned to kill her, unlike everyone else, or to try and kill her at least. What he did was he got her to fall in love with him, and he was her first everything, and then he ruined her life. And her friend died again. I'm not going to go into much detail on that because that's a very triggering part, and there's a lot of triggering things with it. So I'm just going to make it clear that this guy, complete another jerk, killed her best friend, almost killed her, but she saved herself. And also, like, when they tried to stab her, she didn't bleed. So, like, they couldn't really kill her. That's, like, when they really knew they couldn't kill her. And then after that is her lowest low, and that is one of my favorite parts of the book, is her lowest low, because thing is, she is half human, so she can still get drunk, unlike others, and so she deals with an alcohol issue, because she's trying to distract herself from the death of her friend and trying to be happy again. By herself, but she can't really get herself to be happy, so she's just distracting herself with that. She ends up meeting someone who wants her to meet his friends because he was a half demon along with his friends who were rescued in a way because of Cry's actions. The thing about demons is sometimes they'll make half demons their slaves with like a binding spell, but when they die the binding spell is broken, so she basically freed a lot of half demons, but she didn't know that. And it's basically he wanted her to help them learn how to protect themselves from demons. That's basically what it was. And she was very reluctant, but he would not leave her alone, so she's like, fine, you want me to help? Fine, I'll help. Happy? What was that? What the heck, game? What is that? You guys hear that, right? What is that? No, don't tell me. Am I near the... Hold on. If I go back, does it continue to make that noise again? Oh my god, I don't know what's going on, but I hate the noise. I heard the noise, I didn't like it. But yeah. Basically, what ends up happening is she learns that these people can protect themselves and that there are people she can be friends with and not have to worry about. Like, she doesn't have to worry about everyone. That's kind of like the part where she's learning that. So yeah, Warden bro. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. That sounds nothing like the Warden. I don't believe you. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. Cause like I've heard the Warden sounds. I've watched people play Minecraft with the Warden. The Warden doesn't make noises like that normally. Normally what happens is you set off a shrieker and they make a loud noise. It's not the slight like buzzing noise that they were making. I thought it was the I'm pretty sure it was the Sea Temple. Because I've heard that noise before from one of the Guardians. I'm pretty sure they make that noise. Go new. Okay. I mean, it made it, and then when I went back, it stopped. So it was just slight noises. I don't know if it's gonna make it again. Because it kind of started right here. It was either creepy cave noises or Guardian. But no. Also, we're not deep enough for the Warden. If we wanted... No. If I was near the Warden... Let me make this clear. If I was near the Warden, it wouldn't be on this level. And I say that because they're supposed to be in the deep dark. It'd be down here. So, proceeds to fall out of nowhere. Oh, hello, welcome. Oof. Welcome. Thank you for falling in. But yeah, no, the Warden would be lower. Because we are on level 15. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're on level 15. So, I don't think it was the Warden. I know what the Shriekers sound like. I've heard them. I have not played or gone adventuring before, but I've heard the Shriekers. Because I've seen, I've messed with them in creative before. So I do know that it's not the Warden. But, yeah. I think it was just... I honestly think that it was just, Minecraft noises. I think it was just Minecraft noises. Anyways, let's go back to doing our work. And also we are proceeding to talk about, books. So if you weren't here for the beginning of books, I apologize. Hi, welcome. If you weren't here for the beginning of me talking about my book story, apologize if you're a bit confused. But after that part of her figuring out that she doesn't have to worry about everyone and can actually, be friends with someone without them dying, without thinking they're gonna die the whole time. After she learned that, she kind of, calmed down a bit. And then the story continues. So the thing is, Cry has a dad who has been alive through everything. He's been alive since her mother passed. He has been alive for over 50 years, and he has never, not once, made any attempt to take care of Cry in any way. Until that part. At that part, he decided, because someone had found out he had a daughter, he decided, may as well, or pretend like he didn't know that he did. Because he didn't want his pack to look down on him for not taking care of his daughter. And he basically said, oh, I never knew when they found out. They found out because of a scout thinking that she looked exactly like him. From where they were scouting. Basically, she meets her father for the first time, and rightfully so, because it is a family reunion she was invited to. She basically slapped him in front of his entire pack, and he's the alpha, so they were not happy about that. They were not too happy about that, but she said that he was a terrible father, and knew, and everyone was like, interesting. I thought you didn't know you had a daughter. How does she know you? And how does she know you're a terrible father? But basically, she makes amends with her father in that part. She makes amends with him. Finally, she learns that she can trust him. At least she thought she could trust him. And then it continues, and as the story continues, you learn, oh no, he was horrible, because after that part, she ends up having gotten kidnapped by a demon. And where she was kidnapped to, they make all the demons that are there seem dead and gone from the world. And she met someone that was very similar to her. That was a werewolf human demon thing. And the thing about this guy, the difference in him and her was that he grew up with a pack. And the thing with his pack, apparently, was completely murdered by her father. Her father had told her mother that he had to leave because his pack was moving locations. He didn't fully lie, but he lied enough that all that amends cry made, yeah, no. She was like, no. Basically, the ending of that part, she brings this guy back, and he becomes alpha, and her father becomes banished, and the father got what he deserved. And then the last one is just adorable. I love it. It's the last part of the book. It's just her finding someone that is that she's not gonna lose, someone that can take care of themselves, and I love it. And that's the end of the book, is she found somebody. But the whole point of that book was mainly don't give up if you lose somebody. That was basically the point of the book. And if your life isn't that good, it can get better. That was my longest book. It stopped at 37 chapters, but I had planned 72 chapters. There's stuff down. Okay. Nope. I was interested. I'm not interested anymore. No, I'm good. I can do without the gold. I don't need it. I don't need it. No, I don't need it. I'm good. No, thank you. I do not need. No. Let's not. No. We're not dealing with that. No. I do not want to deal with that. But yeah, basically, that's one of the stories. The other ones, I don't think any others stuck in my mind longer, or as long as that one did. But there was my first ever book, which I could tell you guys about. Basically, for those who don't know, I was inspired to write books because of a Minecraft roleplay. It was not AFMAO, and if anyone mentions AFMAO, AFMAO doesn't exist on this channel. AFMAO is not real. We pretend like AFMAO is not real. I'm no longer part of that fandom, and I never want to be again. Anyways. If I seem very aggressive about that, it's just because I don't like AFMAO. She's horrible. She's not horrible. There are worse people, but she made people in her workspace who were voice actors uncomfortable and underpaid them, which is already something that voice actors deal with. But yeah. Oh wait, I do? Okay, good. Because if I come across anything like obsidian, do want to be sure to take care of that. But yeah, that was basically Cry Wolf. My first ever book, though, was inspired by a series made by someone named Rejected Shotgun. He mainly does Halo, Halo content now. He doesn't really do Minecraft anymore. And I think it's mainly because he just kind of lost interest in it. Like, also his friends and him stopped, like, working together on it. So I think they just personally became uninterested in it at the point where it was at. Because it had a good ending. It had an ending. And they ended it at a good time, in my opinion, personally. Personally, I think they ended it at a good moment, and I will never change that. But the series was about Herobrine. As a kid, I was obsessed with Herobrine. I loved it. I loved all the stories people came up with. But my favorite one was from him, definitely. It was called The Haunted. Now, if you want to watch The Haunted, I heavily suggest. Oh, wrong one. I heavily suggest, if you want to watch The Haunted, that you remember a few things. One, it was a series that happened around 2014 to 2015, but it started back in 2013 or 2012 or like 2012. So it started years ago, and it was a little cringe because the first movies of it I never finished, never watched, in full honesty, because they were not as interesting to me. But the first series, now that one was interesting, and I loved it. I loved the first series. Basically, it's about two guys that wake up in the middle of nowhere, and they're near a school that looks very, very familiar to them, and they don't know why. They know each other, but they don't know what's going on, basically. If I don't get this, there's a reason. Okay. They don't know what's going on, basically. They don't know why they woke up there. When they enter the school, they get teleported to the nether, to like a nether realm. They see Herobrine and they assume it's a dream, because then they wake up in Arctic base. And that's where we meet my favorite character, who's Grayson. And Grayson was someone related to someone who had the issue of Herobrine haunting them. And so the story that they had going on was they ended up figuring, like, Herobrine was tormenting them. There was a lot of time gaps between portals. And then the way it ended was with Armin, who was one of the two people to originally wake up. It was Armin being taken over. Well, not taken over. We thought Armin died. Everyone thought Armin died to save or to kill him. And then we learned that Herobrine's possessed his body, which it's pretty interesting. And then Rejected Shotgun, his character Drake, had like a Herobrine part of him. And after Armin died, Grayson and him split. And then this is where the story gets really interesting, and it has affected my D&D ever since. One, they were never able to fully save Armin. He did die with Herobrine. He did die. But they released his soul and Herobrine was gone. It ended with everyone going through separate portals. That was the end of it. They had someone else traveling them that was a girl, but she wasn't like really important to the story, in my opinion. She just wanted to go to a cool magic library. That's it. She just wanted to go to a cool magic library. That's her story. She's an archaeologist that just really thinks that would be cool to go to, because she's heard legends about it. That's her story. I wasn't really interested in her. But after, like, the main thing about that made me more interested was the idea of a dystopian world that, instead of regular dystopians, that is so far in the future that all technology is just buried underground and no one knows anything about it. So it's so far in the future, it's medieval again. That's kind of what it is, and I love it. I love it. It definitely affects all of my ideas in D&D as a dungeon master, because it's so cool. It's such a cool concept, and I never like knew the concept from anything else. So I love that concept. But basically, my first ever book, it's not a fan fiction. I want to make that clear. It is not a fan fiction. Reason being, a fan fiction is something that either uses characters and puts them in a different universe, or something that you are writing within the same universe as something else. My first ever book had nothing to do with it. And I say that because I got inspired by it. I started coming up with storylines on my own, and then I made my own character, and then I kind of changed what the world was like completely, and I just had fun with it. It was medieval fantasy. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite. I love the idea of it. I love it. But basically, the only thing that really alludes to that roleplay is two things. There's a character named Drake. He's not a main character. He's not the main character. He's actually not, like, he's important, but he's not there for the whole, like, story. Main character is a character I made up. He's the only name that I kept from that. And then I made up the world. I made up the story, and the only other thing that alludes to it is the White Spirit. But even then, it's nothing like Zero Bride, in my opinion. But that book was definitely the beginning of my maladaptive daydreaming, because that was when Shadow was created. And Shadow is one of my first, I count her as my first ever original character, which may seem strange, but I do count her as my first original character because of the fact that how do you explain it? It's mainly because of the fact that I didn't really have any real characters before that. So she was like the beginning of a character, and that's when I started having different concepts of death in my books. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take care of this. But basically, she was my first ever character, and she had a lot going on. Like, she was my first ever concept of death, like, for a book, because I just changed the idea of death for the book. The first ever one that changed the concept for me was 100% the idea of there being more than one thing for the people who tragically lose their lives or die too young. That being, you can become a guardian angel of people similar to you that died way too young, and, like, yeah, basically you become a guardian to those people, and they're located in a bunch of different dimensions, and that is where Shadow came from. Shadow was a character in my very first book who had died to the grandfather of the main character. The grandfather was a king obsessed with power who ended up killing her by beheading her. And she died when she was 16 years old, leading her brother to become a villain, who is Nick, and that's kind of the story. And she's interesting, because after she died, she became a guardian angel, and after becoming a guardian angel, she ended up having to protect the people her brother was trying to hurt, and she ended up having to fight her brother. I'm a big fan of the angst. I'm a big fan of angst, if you can't tell. And after that, she became just a guardian, and I love her. And I think she heavily represented my mental health in middle school. Like, as I said earlier, they represent my mental health. So, like, yeah. I loved her. I loved her. She was great. Best character I ever wrote. I'm only gonna have to worry about one more. Hopefully. But yeah, I loved that book when I first wrote it. But now, now I look back on it because I have it. I have it. Now, the thing was, when I was writing this, I had asked my English teacher to go through and highlight every single thing I did wrong. I wrote or did not spell correctly. I didn't know how, I did not know how to spell guest. I did not know how to spell guest. I did not know how to spell really correctly. I didn't know how to spell a lot of things. I didn't know how to spell because. I didn't know how to spell beautiful. I didn't know how to spell so many words. And it really showed. Yeah, no wonder I'm in resource classes. Which, if you're in resource classes, good for you. Those are great to be in. They really help a lot. And if you don't know what a resource class is, it's kind of a class for disabled people in a way, but most of the time it's also for slow people. So people who need less people in a room, like it's people who need less students in a room with them, or because they can't concentrate if there's too many. It's for people who are slow and can't really keep up like everyone else, which I was one of those people. I was slow and couldn't really keep up with everyone else. I already had a learning disability. I used to be in resource, like math mainly, but I ended up going into all resource classes around 10th grade because my ninth grade, I never finished my ninth grade education. I was like halfway through ninth grade. I never finished my ninth grade education. And so because of that, like the thing was where I was at the time, they were teaching stuff. They were teaching me 7th grade level things because that's just what they were doing. I was in a mental health place and they had a school and they mainly only taught 7th grade level things. I was in ninth grade. So when I got back into school, it was a heavy struggle. So I got tossed back into I got tossed back into resource classes, but I got tossed into resource classes for everything because I needed a slower environment in order to even get caught up to anything. And if I hadn't had that, I would not have graduated. If I had not had resource classes, I would not have graduated. And yes, I did mention I am disabled. I am disabled technically, but I'm not physically disabled. I am mentally disabled, which is a big difference. And people who are physically disabled, I hate when people treat people who are physically disabled as if they can't communicate. Because they can. I've seen people who are disabled physically. They can't. Like, there's some people who are disabled physically and mentally, and they can, like, communicate. It's just that they don't do it the same way as everyone else. And I remember, oh my god, I hated this. So the thing about me, something to know about me is because I'm disabled, I work with a program for my disability that helps me with getting jobs and getting places, basically. And oh my god. The thing is about this place is that they give you a bus driver. There's a bus driver normally who drives you home, picks you up, takes you to work. There's always a bus driver. There was one bus driver who was so annoying, and I did not like her because number one, she was overly excited, which I get it. Some people, some of the people there, they need more excitement and voices to get what's going on, or they need someone to be more excited and in the mood. But sometimes it's too much, and sometimes it annoys me. So, I'm going to give the example. And this is something we can go on a rant about. You know what? I will go into another rant after this one. One day, I was on the bus, and this bus driver decided to ask the one question that I hate getting asked. Do you have a boyfriend? No. Are you dating someone? No. I got asked that from her, and I was just like, oh, here we go again. Fun. I hate this. I said that I don't, and I plan to never date. Her reaction was, oh, why is that? And I'm like, I just don't want to. And she went, oh, I see. And she sounded so sad for me, and I hated it. Now we're gonna go into a rant that's always a fun rant, always a fun rant to go into, and I'm probably gonna keep this face for it. So, I'm aromantic asexual. If you do not know what that means, aromantic means someone who has little to no attraction to romantic things. Asexual means someone who has little to no attraction asexual things. That is like what it is. And there is also just there's like two flags for it, which you guys can see on my lovely model here, my lovely 2D like PNG here. It has both the flags, both of them. But yeah, basically, here's something I don't get that I've been asked hundreds of times. Now, you know, most of the time when people like talk about homophobia or something being homophobic, most of the time people consider somebody like being upset that you're gay or saying something bad about you or saying something that who you love is weird. But the thing with asexuals is our homophobia, or aromantic asexuals, aroaces is what I should say, our homophobia is a bit different. It's not the same as everyone else's experience. Our homophobia can be things that a lot of LGBTQ people probably would have nothing wrong with saying, but they can offend us. So, this being the lovely saying, oh, well, you just haven't found the right one yet. No. I have found people, yes, that make me happy. Am I gonna find someone to date? No. No. If I do, okay. Maybe. But no. Right now, no. If that changes in the future, it changes in the future, but no. And that was like, that's one of the big things that I consider to be, like, it's not homophobic, but it feels homophobic. Like, it's the only thing that I think I could say feels homophobic in a way, which is disregarding my sexuality and romanticality and thinking that it's just a phase, which is something a lot of parents do when their kids are going through a phase of being gay. Quote unquote phase. Hello, hi. Hi, welcome. Sorry, we're going on a rant. We're going on a rant about being aroace and the stuff that makes me annoyed about being aroace. Which, speaking of, let me talk about one of the questions that makes me the most annoyed. It's not, oh, are you sure you just haven't found the right one yet, or whatever? It's not that. No. It's the, well, hold up. I mean, right to be a phase. Who knows? Yeah, it might be a phase. Who knows? But personally, no. I just don't like that sometimes they mark it off as that. Anyways, the thing that makes me the most annoyed is being asked, but aren't you lonely? Aren't you lonely though? No, I'm not lonely. How would I be lonely? Why would I be lonely? Maybe you'll find someone you like. Maybe, but more than likely for me, it's a very low chance. But when people ask, aren't you lonely? I'm over here like, what do they mean by that? Because if you mean lonely in a romantic way, no, because I just don't want romance. right, like, I don't want it right now, I might not ever want it. No, not. I never understand it, because it's like, you guys, like, you can have friends. Just because you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend doesn't mean you can't have friends. And I get that some people prefer that kind of affection, but like, I'm never gonna be lonely because of the fact that I'm never seeking out that. Like, I don't seek out that kind of affection. I'm not a big fan of it. And the thing is, I have been asked how I figured out I was aromantic asexual. I figured it out through an asexual friend. So I was in like 11th grade, and my friend was asexual, and they started to explain what it was. I immediately assumed that asexual and aromantic were the same thing. They're not the same thing. They are not the same thing. They're not the same thing at all. They, like, because you can be aromantic and not be asexual, and you can be asexual and not be aromantic. Like, they're not the same. But I originally thought they were, and then I learned the term aromantic, and then I did research, and I went down a rabbit hole, and now I know a ton about it. I know a little too much, and sometimes on VR chat it can get annoying, but I know a lot about it. And it's like, I'm not the best to explain every part of it because I don't experience every part of it. But like, I try to bring awareness to the fact that yes, you can be aromantic and still date. Fun fact. You can be aromantic and still have a romantic partner. And that might sound strange to you, but there's a lovely part. It's also like an asexual thing. There's a lovely part of the umbrella of aromantic asexual called gray sexual and gray romantic. They are people who have off and on moments of romance, and it's not like normal people where it's like, oh, a few weeks or maybe a month of like not wanting to be romantic. It's more of a year, like a year of being completely, like, how do you put it? Imagine a year of just like not being romantically attracted, and then they get a year where they are romantically attracted. So like, that's like something that's part of the community. I can't talk too much on it because I am not one of those people. But there's people like that. And then it's like the same in the sexual way as well. For the asexuals, there's the gray sexuals. But yeah, pretty interesting. But I don't like the question of aren't you lonely, because like, lonely implies I don't have people to talk to, in my opinion. Lonely implies I've been alone for a long time and I don't have any friends. That's what I think when I hear lonely. So when someone asks if I'm lonely, I'm like, no, I'm not lonely. I don't understand why people would think that, but no, I'm not lonely. I really am bad when it comes to trying to explain that to people. But either way, I will say one thing that Jaden Animations made clear, because Jaden Animations is in our lovely thing. I don't get why they give names to stuff. It's just a... I mean... Hey, welcome. Why do they give names to stuff? Because some people want to have something that they can relate to, or a name to call themselves. For example, pronouns. Let's take pronouns for example. Some people like to be called different pronouns than what they were born with. They prefer it. That's kind of like aromantic asexuals, or like anybody in the LGBTQ. They prefer to have a label because it makes them feel included in something. And some of them like to have a group that they can talk to about their stuff. So with them being labeled that, it helps. Also, if you believe that being LGBTQ is a phase, please do not stay in my chat. And the reason I say that is because it's not a phase. It is a thing that, like, you can be, you're born that way. Tell me, is liking women a phase? Is being a guy and liking women a phase? Is being a woman and liking boys a phase? Because that's not a phase, buddy. That's just natural attraction. You just have attraction to different things. I also said trait. Yeah, I know. It's just that, like, when I heard phase, I'm just, like, making sure, yeah, don't, yeah, I know. But I saw phase, so I'm just like, But yeah, I do get mad at people who I get mad at people who say it's just a phase because it annoys me. It annoys me so badly. I'm sorry if I seemed rude. It's just that I saw the phase thing and it made me go, no, not that again. I hate that. I don't like seeing that. It makes me upset. Sorry. But yeah, I'm very particular on that. But yeah, the names are just to be included in something in a way. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I just get angry easily when I see people saying psychological phase. I just saw the psychological phase. I wasn't paying attention to the trait. I didn't see the word trait. So that's kind of on me. But yeah, that was kind of on me. But yeah, no, you're fine. Either way, yeah, basically it's just to have a group of people that you can identify with. That's why there's labels. And some people like labels to explain themselves because it's easier than having to go into depth about everything. They could just say, oh, I'm this. And if you don't know what that is, you can look it up. Like, they could just say that. Like, it's a way to be included in a group. So, like, that's the reason there's names for it. You do not have to identify with any of the names if you're in LGBTQ. Like, you could say, oh, well, I like women and men, but you never have to specifically say that you're bi. You could say, oh, I like women as a girl, but you never have to specifically say you're a lesbian. So, like, they're just labels to have groups for people. Which aroace is a label in its own. Like, asexual and aromantic are two different labels, and aroace is like also a different label, which is weird. But I love the names of the arrow. I love that. I love the fact that you will see these things. You'll see, like asexual and aromantic. I love the fact that it's aroace because arrow. I love archery. Ace. I love cards. I love it. It's so funny. It's great. It's great. I love it. I absolutely adore it. Which may seem strange, but like I find it hilarious. I came up here for something. Oh yeah, wood. Oh wait, I have like never mind. I don't need wood. Never mind. I need more chests downstairs because I think one of our chests is filled up. Hold up. But yeah, basically people give names for that if you're wondering. Like, I understand not understanding that. Some people don't understand why there's names for everything. And it's more of it's just a thing. That way people can feel more included. Oh, there it is. I missed the wood. Give it back. Alright, we need chests. We're listening to an old playlist today, by the way, everybody. This is a really old playlist. Also, I don't, to new people who are in chat, I don't normally sound like this. This isn't my regular voice. This is my voice when I have a sore throat. My voice is a lot different normally, but when I have a sore throat, my voice drops an octave. It goes from what it was to a deeper voice. Pretty sure my voice is like, what's it called? What's it called? My regular voice is like, I forgot what it's called. There's a name for it. Monotone. My regular voice is very monotone. So, my regular voice is a lot different from this one. And when I'm sick, I get lower voice. Complicated world. Sometimes I hear some terms and I'm like, what is that? Yeah. Yeah. That's me. Here's the thing. That is me. That is literally just... Oh, wrong thing. That is literally just me when it comes to not understanding what abbreviations stand for. For the longest time, I had no idea what is it? I had no idea what LFMO meant. I had no idea what that meant. I knew what LOL meant, but I didn't know what that meant. Which is just, it's just the same as LOL. It's just the same as LOL. It's just with a cuss word, or a word that people normally use as a cuss word. That's it. That's it. I didn't mean to place that. That's it. So, like, I don't get it. And sometimes I don't know what people mean when they come into my chat sometimes, and I'm like, oh, what did you say? Because it's in an abbreviation. But yeah, there are some things that you'll hear about, and you're like, what even is that? But you know what really... like, I feel like something that's, like, worse than, like, hold up. You want labels of stuff that don't make sense, or that are... like, what the fuck even is that? Don't even look at the LGBTQ, just look at phobias. Go look up phobias. Go look up different phobias people have. You will read some of those things and you'll be like, what the hell is this for? For example, the fear of long words. I am not even going to try to pronounce it. You should look up the fear of long words. You should look up what it's called. The reason being, it's so funny. It's great. Because it's also ironic, and it's like, oh, because it's a really long phobia. It's spelled really long. Yeah, you want stuff that's like, what the fuck is that? Just look up that. Look up phobias. You'll get things where you're like, what does that even mean? Like, there's so much for phobias, like so many names for phobias, that I'm like, what the heck? I never know what a phobia is until someone explains to me what the phobia is. They can say it, but I'll never know it. But also phobias are like normally irrational fears, but my phobia is called, I forgot what it's called. I have a fear of deep water. I am terrified of deep water. It is one of my fears, and it's because of what I grew up on. I grew up on ocean documentaries, and when you grow up on ocean documentaries, you know what you're in. You know why you're scared. And also, I don't think being scared of the ocean is an irrational fear. Anyone who says it's an irrational fear, how is it an irrational fear? Tell me, how is it an irrational fear? Explain. We have only explored, I'm pretty sure, 20% of the ocean. 20%. That's it. We know nothing about the ocean. We know barely anything about the ocean. We only know the things that we've seen come to the surface. Bro, I just appeared and I already feel myself punished. Okay. Welcome. I mean, when you can't see shit, it makes sense. Yeah! But the thing that makes me upset is that the reason I don't think it's irrational is because of, like... Okay, there's been videos recently, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm the kind of person that if someone said the megalodon was real, I wouldn't question them. If someone said they saw it, I wouldn't question them. Because, like, I mean, we don't know anything about the ocean. It could be alive. It could be alive. I mean, let's make this clear. If giant whale sharks exist and giant, what is it called? Like, if giant whales exist that are that big, I wouldn't be shocked if there was something bigger, deeper in the ocean. You never know. Bro, we know 15% of the ocean. 50% of the ocean is the same. Yeah. The ocean's terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying, and I hate it. Now my irrational fear, that is life-size dolls. And it's not because of Chucky. It's not because of Chucky. I've never seen the movie Chucky. So nobody can say it's Chucky, because it's not. Also, I think what I'm gonna do with this chest is go put this outside the farm and make a couple other chests. But like, that's my irrational fear. Reason being, just shoot down everything in America, in the Americas. Nah, I'm good. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and my brain went blank. We were talking about ocean. Oh yeah, fear. The reason I am terrified of life-size dolls is because of R.L. Stine, The Haunting Hour. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of an old show. And it kind of aired back, and I remember that, like, I was, like, 7. I finally turned 7, and this thing, like, they said this thing, like, was 7 and up. They said it was for kids. 7 and up. I'm sorry. But that movie traumatized me. So what it was, The Haunting Hour was mainly a show that was normally an hour long, and anytime it would stream, or when you would see it, it would play. It's like a scary story by R.L. Stine, who I think wrote Goosebumps. I might be wrong on that. And oh my god, I have never been more terrified in my life, because you see what this was about. So a girl really wanted a life-size doll because she thought it would be great to have. She thought it would be an amazing thing to have because it's so cool. And then the story begins. And then it's like, oh, this is not as fun anymore. Basically, here's the story. Basically, the little girl really wanted a life-size doll. She got a life-size doll. The life-size doll, I'm pretty sure, was, like, on sale. She got a life-size doll. And then strange things started happening. There started to be coloring on the wall that she didn't do. There started to be a lot of stuff happening that she didn't do. And she started to realize that the doll could move, and she was blaming the doll for it. Her mother refused to believe her. And then the scene that traumatized me wasn't that. It wasn't the fact of the things moving. That wasn't scary. What traumatized me is the girl. This life-size doll looked exactly like her. Let me make that clear. She became the life-size doll, and the life-size doll became her. What was traumatizing was her becoming the doll. Because, number one, her mother was taking a shower, and she was freaking the hell out, knocking on the door, trying her hardest to get her mother's attention, and the mother was just taking a shower and couldn't hear her, and she became a goddamn doll. And it was so terrifying because it was like her slowly becoming a doll. It traumatized me. So, life-size dolls, that's my irrational fear. Oh, hello! Fluffy Fuyu. Welcome. Thank you for the party of one. We are talking about fears and phobias and how you'll hear the name of a phobia and have no idea what that is. Welcome. We're also playing some Minecraft. We're mainly mining today, trying to get more coal. Because I want more coal. Kinda need more coal. So. And 5. Okay. Now, put that there. What the fuck were you watching? It was R.L. Stine, The Haunting Hour. You can, like, look up R.L. Stine, The Haunting Hour doll episode, and you might find it. But R.L. Stine, The Haunting Hour was basically stories, I believe, that were written by R.L. Stine. Hey, hi, welcome. Hope you had a lovely stream. If you want to stay, you can. If you want to lurk, you can. But if you want to go as well, you're perfectly fine too. Because sometimes you don't want to stay in certain places. But welcome. Welcome. My name is Poison Ashes, and I'm Ashes today. And we are not on my normal stream schedule. So, But yeah, nah. R.L. Stein Haunting are terrifying. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying for me. And I was only 7 years old when I watched it. It was horrifying. But yeah. Life size dolls, terrifying. But when where's my there they are. But after like that, I don't really have any irrational fears because I feel every other fear I have is irrational. Well, actually, wait. The fear of ghost. The fear of ghost. No, not ghost. Sorry, aliens. Aliens. Aliens terrify me. And this is, once again, just like the ocean fear. I hope you had a great stream so far. We have. I hope you had a great stream with whatever you were doing, which you can talk about what you were doing if you want. But no, I grew up watching some interesting things. The first thing being a ton of ocean documentaries. I grew up with a ton of ocean documentaries. The second thing being, I grew up with a lot of alien believer documentaries in a way of people sharing their alien experiences and talking about how aliens made the pyramids, how all this stuff is unexplained. And the thing is about those, oh, well, I had a very chaotic just chatting stream, but it was great too. That's good. Chaos. We love some good chaos. Yes. But no, like, I was scared of aliens because of the looks of aliens. Because they would show them in their shows and it terrified me. But what really terrified me, what really made me scared, funnily enough, my favorite horror movie. This is great. My favorite horror movie is Signs. The horror movie I hate the most, well, actually, I don't think it's my favorite, but it's one of my classics that I watched. It didn't make me scared. Nah. OBS decided to just yeet my model in the abyss. Oh. Oh, fun. Just phew. Yeah, OBS can be that way. But no, I liked Signs. Signs was a good movie, and it didn't scare me. You want to know what scared me, though? It was Dark Signs. And if you don't know the movie Dark Signs, I hated it. That was the first movie I ever watched where I could not sleep. And I mean that as in I'd go asleep and I would just keep having nightmares of it. And here's the funny part. The funny part about this whole thing is the fact that I barely watched it. I barely watched it. Like, I kept my eyes closed for most of that movie. It still terrified me. So I was struggling for a full-on 10 minutes to get my model back somehow. Yeah, that happens. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, go watch it. I wouldn't say it's, like, if it scared me that much, then I heavily suggest go watch it, because it's probably good if you like scary things. I'm not going down there. Let's not. I don't trust myself to go down there, because I died to a creeper last time in the second world, and I didn't even get the nether portal in the second world. I'm not gonna risk it. We're gonna keep mining straightforward. Kids' minds can F you up, yeah. The thing about me is I can't watch horror movies. I cannot watch horror movies, and it's not because I don't want to, and it's not because they scare me, it's because, well, I guess it might be because they scare me, but they don't really scare me. Here's the thing. I never feel scared of a lot of the movies I've watched. I just get very, like, heavily, and I mean heavily, paranoid. For no reason, in my opinion, because I'm not scared of anything. I'm not paranoid at anything. It's just like, with the lights off, my brain, especially if I watched a horror movie or something, my brain messes with the shadows in my room. And I don't believe like there's ever anything haunting me or anything. It's my brain messing with the shadows in my room. So yeah. Well, I hope you have a great rest of the stream. All right. I need to get my sleep. Yeah, go sleep. Oh gosh, yeah, go bed. Yeah, you need to go to bed. Have a good night. Have a good night. But yeah, I like get really paranoid and my mind messes with me, so I can't watch things. I mean, dude, the thing is with me, I just thought of a joke. I just thought of a joke I can make. I mean, I take meds, and I can't sleep without them. So my drugs don't keep me up. Oh, that's how. Yeah, it happens. My longest stream was what? 18 hours? My longest stream ever was 18 hours. See ya, man. See ya. Goodbye, Floof. But yeah, I cannot with the whole like watching movies with my brain messing with me and stuff. However, the one horror genre I can watch, like out of all of them, is analog or ARG horror. And that is because also I can also watch psychological horror. Fun fact about me. When I watch something that is psychological, that is more realistic, that is about a real killer, or that is mostly the most realistic thing because of issues in real life, that's not scary. I'm not scared of it if it looks real. If it looks real, if this is something that could really happen, for example, I think the movie, I forgot what the movie was called, but there was a movie that I think painted a bad light for people who have multiple personalities. I forgot, I think it's Split, I think that's what it's called. And it was like a man kidnapping two women and just being absolutely insane with different personalities. And I'm just over here like, this ain't scary. If it looks real, it doesn't scare me. If it looks fake, it does scare me. Real things don't scare me. Which sounds stupid, but yeah. If I don't sleep, I can't function. Yeah, some people are like that. If I don't sleep, I overfunction in the way of I talk too much. I talk more than I do now. But yeah. I just want coal, man. Where's my coal? Can I have coal? Can I have coal, man? I want my coal. I just need coal. I hear it, Indie Man. Is there a buddy right there? There is! There's a buddy down there! It's a pal! A pal! Oh my god! A pal! It's a pal! Sorry. I love seeing him. Do I have a boat? I don't think I do. Ah, shoot. If I had a boat, I would capture it right now, but I don't have a boat. Fake, good, real, bad. Yeah, for me, it should be reversed. Yeah, it should be reversed. But, like, I think it's because I'm so used to real life issues, mainly because I grew up on murder documentaries, and by that I mean, like, not documentaries, but murder shows that would talk about different murders this person investigated. So, like, I think after all that, like, I just am not scared anymore. It's just something that I accept that exists. So, yeah, I'm very, like, it's real. If it's realistic, not that scary. It's not that scary. It's just life. Sadly, it's just life. That's kind of how my brain thinks. Nothing new. Yeah, I'm having to remember I gotta place torches or mobs are gonna spawn. Mainly because my torches glow, so. But yeah, real things don't terrify me. Fake things do. So aliens, scary. Ghost. Now that depends. See, the thing is, I like psychological horror the most. And I think one of the best shows, like one of the shows I heavily recommend, if you have Netflix and you like horror movies, you need or horror shows, anything, you need to watch The Haunting of Hill House. That is, in my opinion, the best horror that I've ever watched, and I watch it every year, and it always makes me really paranoid, but it's the only one where I'm like, I don't care if I get paranoid, we are gonna watch this because it's October and I love it. It's great. I won't be able to watch it this year though, because I don't think I'll have Netflix. I'm pretty sure my parents stopped paying for it. But I love me some Haunting a Hill House. And it's interesting. One of my favorite little things about it is there's a theory on Haunting of Hill House that each sibling or each family member of the family we're learning about is a different type of, like, the 5 stages of grief. You have regret, or not regret, I forget what the 5 stages of grief are. I know one of them is grief, anger, acceptance, and I forget what the other one is. But it's very good. It's a very good, like, it makes sense with some of them. Because some of them are angry about the death of one of the characters, which we learn about. That's like the beginning of the show. But like, it's such a good show. It's so like psychological, paranormal. It's like psychological and paranormal horror in one, in my opinion. And I think it's one of the first, like, I think it was a good, like, I've never had sleep paralysis, but I've heard stories of people who do, and I think they did a really good job at showing what sleep paralysis is. So it's pretty interesting. My favorite character is the pansexual, I think it is. She is amazing. I love her. She's cool. She is a social worker, and the thing about her is when she touches things, she can get memories. Shirley caused some issues. She luckily because of this like little thing she has, that power that she has been able to get foster kids out of bad situations because she'd out of bad situations because she can sense memories and things. And I thought that was interesting. I hear a pal. I don't like that. Okay. I'm not into this. Gotta hate water. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm dying. See ya. Have a good night. Have fun. Good night, rest. God, this is such a lovely little thing. I love this guy. I love the smile. I absolutely find it the most goofiest thing. It's cute and it's excitement like I wanted, but like also not. Like it's not what I expected, but it is what I wanted. I wanted this, so I'm not complaining. Alright. It changes my life. Oh wait, this song. Hold up. We were just talking about being aromantic. This is my aromantic anthem. This is by Zed, and I love it. We're gonna turn it up a bit because I really want to listen to this song. I want you guys to hear this song. It's good. So good. Ba, 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 ba. The company. I'm so good on my own. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What was that? I think that was a glow squid, but I'm terrified. Because I have heard drowns. Oh, that wasn't even a thing. Yeah, it'll be best if we just do this. Man, I just want coal. Good thing for me. Hold up, let me place this first. Not in my bones. We've been told someday I'll find somebody who changes my mind. Along, I won't think twice. I already got everything I need. We're already mine. But you got a good thing with me. 'Cause I don't have a good thing for everything I need. Myself and no one else. Not a good thing for me. 'Cause I already got a good thing. Good song. Somebody who changes my mind. They come along, I won't think twice. This is why this is my aromantic anthem. I already got everything I need. I will say I prefer my voice when I'm sick, for singing. Personally. Everything I dreamed. And by myself, don't need no one else. Got a good thing for me. I already got a good thing. Perfect. Me how you everything, but now you want it from me. Funny how it's different now that I got somebody. It's funny. Ooh, it's funny. I meant to turn down the music, not back it up. Love somebody. Absolutely, that's almighty. Funny how it's different now that I got somebody. Yeah, it's funny. Mm-hmm. Yes, happy. I heard you not. And when you feel like you want, oh, last time I checked, you're the one I left. I like when I'm sick when I sing because it forces me to stay in an octave I can sing at. Because I am really bad at going into high pitch singing. And then now you want it from me, but when I'm sick, it restricts me, which is good. I like the sound of me singing when it restricts. I mainly like the feeling of humming when I have a sore throat. So. My eyes are on his body. Yeah, it's different now that I got somebody. It's funny. I'm even streaming. Okay. Wow, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours, and I still have no coal. Where the hell is my coal? Where's my coal game? Where's my coal? I just need coal. That's all I need. That is the only reason I'm mining. Where's my coal? You have not given me any. I know this is where we can find coal. Where is my coal? I want my coal. I know I can find coal at this level. I want coal. I found coal before. Give it. Give it to me. Give me gold. No, or not gold, coal. Oh, why you gotta give me more iron? I'll take it. Because it's iron. And iron's good. But I just want coal, man. I just want my coal. Can you give me coal? Where's my coal? Where's my coal, game? I want my coal. I've been mining for so long. I want my coal. I've gone through 2. Wow, make that 3. Okay, no, it's not 3, but oh my god. I don't know if this is just a water pocket or what. Oh, I haven't heard this song in so long. I haven't heard this song in so long. I love this song. So we are listening to an old playlist. Yeah, it's a water pocket. Thought so. Of your dreams. Gotta remember one thing he said. And Sunny would smile. And something to believe in. Something to believe in. Interesting. We could find some coal in here. And believe in. Money and believe in. And everything's all okay. Yeah, this is like a cave. This is definitely reaching out into a ravine, but it's still a little cave. So let's get rid of this water. Let's get rid of most of this water. Light she found until nothing. And the hate. Wait a second, my voice sounds better. I think I'm getting better. Yeah. With her name, if she would fit on stage, you're in pain, he said. Just give him a Hollywood smile. Give him something to believe in. Something to believe in. Them a Hollywood smile. Gives money and believe in. Money and believe in. That everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Yeah, we're messing around with this because I want to get the iron and I want to see if I can find coal within these pockets. I can take it. Guys, I say this. And I'm lovesick. And I miss I would be alright. We both know that's bullshit. This is a good song. And unless I'm alive. I'm the sun, I'm alone tonight. With my very last pill. Numb the pain, looking at my brain. I'm in for the kill. 991, I need someone. My baby is like a drum, I'm having fun. 991, and he's done. I'm about to lose my guy. Or I'm gonna lose my mind. Crazy. He does too, so I guess that makes 3. Save me. Intervene. And on the other side, I'm home tonight, and I just choose. I'm insane. I need someone. My baby face me like a dream, not having fun. One told me and he's done. So I'm gonna lose my guy. Or I'm gonna lose my mind. One, I need someone. It's like a drum. One, please done. It's happening, gotta be. I'm gonna lose my guy. Or I'm gonna lose my mind. Maybe I don't wanna break it. If you things out the closet. Be honest. Will you still miss me? If you'd let you in, will you still love me? Kill a villager. I don't know where a village is. I would, but I don't know where a village is. I need to work on making a village eventually. Can you keep a secret? But yeah, I would, but I don't have a village. This is not a world with a village. Or like not a world with a village. Right? This is not my third hardcore world doesn't have a village. Is what I need to say. Nothing could change it. Monsters in my head. Loose in my head. Sorry. The water caves are the worst. They are. But I did want to get the iron here, so I'm emptying it out. I'm emptying the water out. Like, I can deal with these. As long as I have an air pocket, I can deal with these. Like, I can deal with them. As long as I have an air pocket, I can deal with them. But if I don't have an air pocket, then I'm terrified. But we have air pockets here, so. Prepare for a song with a lot of cursing. There's a lot of, like, I guess foul language is the best way to explain it in this. Yeah. Mining became 10 times worse when they added it. Yeah! That's like the one thing I hate about the caves and cliffs. It's that. And then they wanted to make iron more rare. Well, iron isn't too rare. It might be a bit rarer than normal, but it's not too rare. You definitely find more deeper, but you can still find it at level 15. Level 15 is where you can find it, so. You can tell the truth. I love pick-a-block. That is the greatest mechanic in Minecraft, now that I know how to use it. Greatest mechanic in Minecraft ever. I used to be able to find stacks. Yeah, I mean, you're still able to if you mine long enough. But it does take a while. Me, luckily, to have a half stack. Yeah. I mean, it hasn't been too rare for me in this world yet, so. But I'm sure once I use a lot of it and run out, it will become more and more rare. Yeah, like 3 hours. Yeah. Man, I just want coal. I just want my coal. Where's my coal? I do not care about iron. I want my coal. I'm gonna be honest. Iron, yes, I agree. But where's my coal? I have been mining for 2 hours. No coal. I am mining for coal. I'm gonna run out of torches. I'd like to have coal, please, so I don't have to waste all my wood. Alright, now let's mine this all. Stop me. Yeah, for the VOD watchers. For the VOD watchers, Cole is rare too. It's been a nightmare. Cole has been a nightmare in every single world. Like, this world's been better than most when it comes to Cole, so hasn't been as bad, but still. Hey, I'ma be that bitch. This song's good. For VOD watchers, you can't hear this song, but if you want to listen to it, just prepare for a lot of vulgar language, which isn't like a bad thing. But yeah. To the point where iron and coal are more valuable than diamonds. I wouldn't say that. Diamonds are still pretty rare. At least from where I sit or stand. Okay, I don't see any coal down there, so I'm just gonna do that. Ain't coming round, bow down. You know that I can do better, better. I like this song. I would say they're more valuable, but I get what you're saying. It's not fun. Take no names or reservations. I'm the devil, tell Satan I'm just wild. Just how I'm living. Got a heart with good intention. I'm just wild. Sit down. Alright, let's see. Okay, that leads out to a ravine. That's what I thought. I'm not seeing any coal. So let's just continue our mining. Let's go back up to where we were. Keep the torches in there because I don't want things spawning. Sunsets. Cause I'm a human hell. About down. I can do better, better. There we go. Let's go back to doing our regular with this. It's a bit slower, but it's fine. I'm gonna place a torch. Alright. I want coal. Give me coal. I would like some coal, please. Coal. Coal, please. Coal, please. Can I have coal? Can I have coal? I want coal. I hope you guys are enjoying my new emote or emotion that I have. I'm obsessed with it. It's meant to be excited. And I mean, it does the job, but all I can do is talk in this voice when I do it, because like, that's all I can imagine. It does the job. Can I have some coal, please? Ah, Ozzy is Neko. Hello, welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. How are you today? How you doing? How's your day been? Game, can I have coal? Sorry, I've been mining for 2 hours and I still haven't gotten any coal, so. Oof. I don't really have too much to say to that, but oof. But they got memory loss, so, I see. I see. I'll ask you in 50 minutes. Bro. That's Grace. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Oh, this is a good song. This is Dance Dance, I'm pretty sure is what it translates to. That's Selena Gomez, I think Nicki Minaj? Or someone else? I don't know who else. Yeet that children. I'm sorry, I just read that name every time. It's funny. I'm questioning if hugs from you are good based off. Good idea based off your username. I mean, are you a child? If you're not a child, I think you're safe. I think you're safe to chat with this dude. Because it is children. Solutions. What is that? Why we gotta someone say solutions? Okay. Oh. Oh, that's gold. Oh, this is the ravine. I knew it led out to our ravine. Oh. How are you? I am good. Sorry, I'm just looking. Oh. It's one of the least dangerous. It's not as dangerous. Sorry. And I say least dangerous. The reason I say least dangerous is because it's not solutions. Oh, did I say it wrong? It's salutation. Oh, I'm really bad at reading. Salutations. Hello. I see now. But I prefer, I see. Understandable. But no, I call this safer in the way of if I fall, I'm not gonna die. I'm just gonna fall in water. I kind of want to explore, but I gotta be very careful. Yeah, there's like spiders and stuff still. Okay, so there's gold there, iron down there. That's a good portion of iron. Yeah. More caves forward. I'm not seeing any coal. But I do see that there's this. I'm gonna do like. Hold up. We're just gonna go over the water because that seems easiest. I'm assuming we're about to be in water, so I'm gonna just build a bridge over. Yeah, that's right. We're about to be in water. That is a lot of iron, but and there's iron up there. Now that I could get to, but I don't want it. I'm not after iron. I just want me something. Lol. Yes. I do have new, Hey, buddy. No! Die! You stole... You're not a good mob. You're not a good mob. Get out of here. You're not a good mob. All you do is make things glow. You do nothing else. You just look cool and make things glow. I'm good. I'm not after you right now. I haven't heard this song in a long time. I haven't listened to this playlist in a long time. I thought, why not listen to it? And I'm like, oh my god, I forgot these songs existed. These are good songs. Monday. Switching my positions for you. Great singer. I love Ariana. But yeah, for the how are you? I'm doing good. I'm just like sore throat, so I sound weird. So yeah. Pop. I'm just gonna say pop. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, get out of here, squid. Yeah, they're the one thing that, like, I don't think they're stupid. I'm glad they were added for aesthetic purposes. I love things that are aesthetically pleasing and they're kind of aesthetic. They add the glow. But at the same time, they're not my favorite mob. Not a big fan. I don't ever really need them. So. For you. We're just kind of going over the water because it's easiest. Iron. I think made Ozzy run. I don't think he made him run. I'm pretty sure he's still here. Or they're still. They. Sorry, I don't know what the pronouns are. I should say they. I don't want to get anything wrong. Oh, there's a friend. And there's not a friend. And there's a non-friend. Yes, I call the Endermen friends, because all you gotta do to be friends with them is not look at them. This is the only K-pop group I've ever listened to. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. You, now look at me. How you like that? There's iron, no coal. Man, I just want coal. That's it. I don't want to have to use charcoal. I don't want to have to use up my wood. Like, I have plenty of saplings, but I don't want to use up my wood. Give me coal. I want coal. Please. Coal. Like that. Da, 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 da. So we are on 17. Wait, what? Oh, 17, yeah, I gotta be on 15. Look at me, how you like that. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me, how you like that. It's a bird, it's a plane. Nah. Haha. I hate the song. Ah, I see. Again, this is my old playlist. I think I only have 3 Blackpink songs. This is just one of them. I only have 3 because there's only 3 that I've ever added, I think, to this playlist. But this is one of them. I don't think this is a bad song. I think it's definitely meant to be a song that is meant to get stuck in your head. Yeah. Uh-oh. I went to go check on my playlist and now it's like glitchy. 1 second. I just gotta reload. I didn't load my playlist all the way in before starting stream, which is something I try to do because if I don't load my playlist all the way in, it will just stop randomly. So I gotta load everything just by scrolling through. All I gotta do is scroll through my playlist, which is pretty easy. Because I just gotta hit the middle mouse button and it loads. And just go down and it'll load. Because it makes an automatic scroller. Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Reload. It's messing up. Hold on. The SoundCloud website's fucking up. Hold up. I'll fix it. Alright, open. Let's go to the playlist we were listening to, please. You're being quite annoying. I wanted to go to the playlist. Because it was glitching. And it's your fault that it was glitching, computer. It's an old playlist, so I gotta scroll. I have to scroll. There it is. Old playlist. Oh wait, did we already go past those? I don't realize we already went past those songs. Don't mind me, I just saw that we went past certain type of songs. Alright. This is a good song. Any song by Ava Max is a good song. Love Ava. Maybe you're not dancing on your own. I think my regular voice is slowly coming back, which is nice. I can't shake. There's so much I could take. Yeah. I am very, like, song-wise, I am very particular on the music I listen to. Not a fan. Yeah, it's more pop. A lot of my music is pop. A lot of my music is pop. So if you're not a big fan of pop, you wouldn't be a big fan of this. But I love Ava, so. Also, I'm very particular. For most people are big fans of rap. I'm not. I don't like rap. And I know a lot of people are probably like, but why not? And I'm over here like, I only like a certain rap artist. Rap is too quick. That's my issue with it. It's literally what it is. It's too fast for my brain. The only, like, rap I listen to is rap that has a chorus of some sort. For example, hold up, I can play someone next. Hold on. Let me look them up. 1 second. I can just put them on up next. Whatever they like. Here, this is one of their most popular songs. I'll put it on next up. There's one person I enjoy listening to. He is a Christian rapper, which is pretty interesting. He is a Christian rapper named NF, and his music is a good example of what I listen to. If it has a chorus that is catchy, that can stay in my head, I'll listen to it. And if the rap isn't too fast, I'll listen to it. Like this one, the rap isn't that fast. People I don't really listen to is Eminem. That's a rapper I don't listen to unless he's featured in something and it has a chorus. I'm very particular. This one's a bit more of a sad song, but it's good. This is the most popular, and I love it. Shoot down. I don't know if it's great. Yeah, his music I'm fine with. Get loud. It's like I could sort them out. Sorry that I let you down. If I get through my whole playlist by the end of the stream and I still don't have Cole, I'm gonna be mad. Disappointed. Issue for you. I can understand him. And I like this one. It's sad, but it's a good song. It's not as sad a song, in my opinion. Harry for you. I'm here for you, but no. I wish that I could say I'm proud. Sorry that I let you down. Let you down. Yeah, I'm probably not going to add too many songs. Because switching off Minecraft is switching on to Minecraft. I have to pause every time, and I am kind of in the middle of mining. But, yeah. I think my favorite song by him is this one. Even though it's the most popular, it is one of my favorites. It's this one, and I think it's How Could You Leave Us? Or at least that's part of the chorus. I forgot what it was. I like that one. That one's his more emotional and personal one, though. I'll tell you. It's right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. Head get loud. And next song is gonna not be sad like this one. Because this one is sad. I like the meaning behind it. This is like a parent talking to their kid, and a kid talking to the parent. They moved out, and they want to go to your house. So, I guess I'm let down. Like it didn't even happen. Why are you laughing? Make that joke. At least you're happy. Yeah, that's a tough song. Yeah. When I grow up, I hope is good too. Yeah. Let you down. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I let you down. Here we go. This is another. I think she raps. Alright. You might know this one. You're shy. Some king, get some ring. Sleeping. This character, I like her because she goes up a girl bus. I sting, and let him sink. Like that, I bite back. Okay, there's just iron down there. Nothing too important. I'm terrified. I like the shoes, big ass hat from switching Tuesday. Bruce, and that amusement. Yeah, I only like certain songs by this character or this person. So I'm very particular about my songs. My main like type of song I listen to though is not I'm just gonna place that there. It is not bring over. I was gonna say something. Okay, my brain went blank. You can place the door to make air pockets. At least you can in Java. I just didn't think about that. The only reason I think at least on the newest snapshot, because I've been playing on the newest snapshot by myself lately, and it looks like the newest snapshot has it. I don't know if it does in updated in 1.19. Hold on, I can test that. I have to go back and get torches, so yeah, I can test that. I'm Bedrock since I play on console. Yeah. to you every time you touch me. Every time you're funny, I'm back. I'm better. On my old sweatshirt. I think I might just slowly expand to one side for this mining area. I'm so over you. We got, like, look, we got a lot of iron from that. We got a lot of iron from that. It's not too rare. I'm the baddest. It's a big bad habit. I like this music, but I don't really like listening to it, so 1 second. I'm gonna skip her part of the playlist. Oh, this is a fun song. I like this song. Hey, darling, you're my husband. I remember this song. There was a whole trend going on TikTok with this song, and people were getting annoyed. Because this song is meant to be about a girl being in love with her best friend, who is also a girl. Right? That's this song is meant to be about lesbians. That's the point of this song. And I mean, it was like last year before on TikTok, this song was going popular with a lot of people who were straight. And a lot of people who were straight and not part of the community kept making videos of I want to ruin the friendship. And I was just like, oh, okay, interesting. I don't think anyone knew that it was that. I don't think any of them knew. Once I get bookshelves, I have a lot. Things that you don't know about. Your stuff now and then. I am gonna go smelt some wood. Hi, welcome. Sorry if I was late to that. Kind of distracted by playing Minecraft. A little bit distracted. Ruin the friendship with lovers instead. Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna snatch the coal from here and make a few torches. There we go. I'm gonna test that door thing. And now I'm gonna burn some wood. Specifically this wood. I can go get the saplings of this wood anytime. Those lovely thoughts. Those lovely thoughts. Why isn't that working? That normally works. Game. Game, what's going on here? I'm confused. I thought logs. Does it have to be specific logs? If so, since when? It's logs that you have to burn. I know that. What the heck's going on? I'm feeling kind of depressed. Can I have a hug? You had a yee from them. In real life, I'm not a person that likes hugs, I'm gonna be honest. Why isn't it working? Hold up. What the heck? Okay, that makes literally no sense. Since when? Since when? Bro, since when? That's how you make charcoal. The hell? The hell? Since when? Since when? I don't know what the hell's going on. What the hell is going on? I'm gonna cut down a tree. Oh, wait, I gotta grab. Because I don't know where my oak is, so I'll be right back. Let's go cut down a tree. Let's go cut down an oak tree. See if it's like certain wood. If so, since when? Do you bite back if he bites you? Lose. You do what you have to do. And better be ready, some girls fight back. You better be ready, some girls fight back. Fight, fight, I don't know what's going on. Let me try relogging. Because that makes no sense. Like, that makes literally no sense. That's how you're supposed to make it. Do I have to use stripped logs? My thing's gonna drop for a second. Hold up. That was correct. Then what the heck is wrong with my game? Because if we can't do that, that's a bad thing. That's not good. Hold on. Let me try something. Let's try this. See if it'll work. What is going on? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Oh my god, I just realized what was wrong. I wasn't using a regular furnace. I forgot they were blast furnaces. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's great. I'm sorry, that's funny. I completely forgot. Okay, let me go grab the actual thing now. Oh my god. I was wondering what the heck was wrong, and then I'm like, I used a regular furnace. Oh, this is a good song. The song was used in one of the DC movies with Harley Quinn. And it is based off that in a way. I'm a cigarette, nice breath on my lips night for you. I'd like to do is for bruised from kneeling to you. Not enough, no hard to it. It makes me sick, and for you, I'd like to do. Alright, let's go mining. We'll come back up for charcoal in a bit. Let's see if we can find any coal. And maybe if I had to choose, the joke's on you. I like the song. The joke's on you. God knows I've tried to be kind. But yeah, my favorite genre of music is EDM. My favorite type of music, I consider it different from the genre. My favorite type of music is music that tells a story in a way that can be interpreted anyway. So a good example of that is Millennium. They're one of my favorite artists. They're an EDM artist, and their music, like all of their music, is like it has a story that it's telling. And like especially one of their albums, a few of their albums, you can listen like to the whole thing, and it all connects in some way, and you can make the story however you want. You can interpret the music however you want. Just know that if they interpret it different and if it becomes something they interpret different and they make a video for it, don't expect what you thought it was. I learned that because one of my favorite songs, I envisioned something else with certain lyrics. Because in the song it says, "I'm too drunk to drive, so I'm crashing here tonight." When I heard that, right, I just assumed they were, crashing at someone's house because they're too drunk to drive. No. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. It was drunk driving. That's what it meant. So, yeah. Alright, let's go see if this works, at least on Java. It might just be the snapshot. So I'm curious. Yeah, no, it works. It works in Java. It works in Java. Now that I've been reminded of that, I'm gonna be using this. Let's listen to Melly Martinez. Loose Bins. Hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome in. How are you doing? How was your day? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it fits into any category. Always deemed an outcast since I was in day school. All the cool kids said I was weird. When you dress that way, when you're just like me. You wanna say to me, yes to me. It isn't your fault. Still going strong? That's a lie. I've been the equivalent of definite potato day. Understandable. Just run, fire drill. We're just looking for coal. That's taking an incredibly long time. I'm so annoyed. I just want coal. I just want coal. I don't want to have to use my wood. I just want coal. They're forcing me to use my wood at the moment. I just want coal. I don't want charcoal. I want coal. Live my whole life. Jimmy John's, KFC, or Pizza Hut? KFC. If you're asking me to choose, KFC. I'm not cooking it. I see. KFC is my favorite. KFC is my favorite. Which I can technically still have KFC. I just can't have a lot. I see. Be capable. Around, but they don't even really know. They, it's in your heads, truck. We love Millie Martinez. Great singer. She's another example of artists with music. You want a diet? It's less of a diet, more of a having to change my eating habits. I can't have sugar or added sugars. I can't have any added sugars in my food. I also can't have anything that's really high in calories, such as like stuff that's fried. Because I have really high blood sugar right now. According to my doctors, they didn't say I was diabetic, but they said that I had very high blood sugar, so I had to change my eating habits a bit. And so now I'm kind of stuck to anything that's not fried. I can still eat meat. I can still eat any meat. You can eat a lot of things that don't have sugar in them. Just nothing really sweet. The sweetest thing I can eat is strawberries, apples, and sweet potatoes. Reason being, fruits are not. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Why you gotta do this to me? Eh. Oh, there we go. I live my own life. But yeah. Can you have bacon? Yeah, I can have bacon. I think I can have bacon as long as I don't use too much oil to make it. But I don't like bacon as it is, so I won't eat any. I hate bacon. Turkey bacon's okay. I'll eat it if I have to, but I don't like it. Yeah, oh yeah, I know that, but I just didn't want to deal with it pulling me down every time because it was kind of in the way of where I needed to go up. That's the reason why, like, I didn't crouch or anything. I was just like trying to get off of it real quick so I could cover it up. Yeah. I know that I can do that. I just don't. Sometimes I just forget. Also, welcome. This is Hardcore World number 3. Let me check. How many days have I been on? Hold on. 101. Ooh, nice. We're hitting the 100. We're in the hundreds. I need to beat 375 days. Or 67 days. I need to beat that. Billie Eilish. But yeah. But I can still have things from KFC. I'm pretty sure there's stuff I can have from KFC. And there's stuff I can have from like restaurants, not like fast food restaurants. I mean restaurants. There's some restaurants that serve a lot of stuff that is really healthy. And they serve a lot of stuff that's good for you. Like chicken that's not fried. I think one thing I could have more than likely is probably some hibachi. Because hibachi, they make really good vegetables. Like, their vegetables are really good. And also, if I get something that's, like, not fried in any way. Like, I'm pretty sure I get shrimp hibachi. So, yeah. Options on bed knives. Or opinions, not options, sorry. Opinions on bed knives? What exactly are bed knives? Like, do you mean knives you keep? Like, knives, bed made of knives? Or do you mean knives that you keep next to your bed or under your bed? Because if it's next to your bed or under your bed, that's fine. My friend has a collection of them right next to her bed. She has a collection of knives and a sword. I think she has one sword. but she has a collection of daggers and knives next to her bed. Now, bed made of knives, that just sounds very uncomfortable. That's all it sounds like. I look sweet, but I don't. I haven't heard this song so long. And if you keep. Okay, yeah. Nah. I think they're chill. That's what I was assuming you meant. I just didn't know for sure. Yeah. They're pretty chill. My friend has a bunch of daggers that she owns, and she kind of keeps them hung up right next to her bed. Like, they're right next to her bed, so. She also has, like, small pocket knives. Not under the bed. I don't know. I don't know. I'm making it think. Wait, we can use the door trick. Do yourself, self and nobody else. And you cry. It looks sweet, but I don't play nice. Oh shit. Oh god, that's terrifying. Whew, wasn't expecting that. Such your lips real tight. Good thing I had a shield. I don't play nice. Making things right. Unsafe, keep them to yourself and nobody else. Ah, I see. It might look sweet, but I don't play nice. Save you, but they won't. Oh wait, on your head. Good at keeping friends. Nice. Oh. Your own world. Na, 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 na. Won't leave you. No. Won't try to change you. No. Not a nice girl. Oh wait. Nah, it has the element of surprise. They got stabby. True. Sorry if I got distracted. I'm just like busy trying to take care of the water cave. So sorry. If I go quiet sometimes, it's because I'm focusing. I am trying to pay attention, so. Nothing wrong with solo. That's something that you should know. Just in the let go, the let go, let go. Your clothes dry. My sharp around the edge. You got things. But yeah, my friend has a what is it called? What is that? I forget what the strongest steel is called. She has one of the strongest steel. I know I think it's like, it starts with T. Starts with T? I believe it starts with T. Yeah, tungsten. Tungsten steel. She has a tungsten steel dagger, which is one of the strongest steels. So, it's pretty interesting. That's right. Big cave. Now you see, I could explore the big cave, but that's concerning. It's definitely where he came from. Yeah, no, I'm not exploring. I am coward, and I will admit to being a coward. I'm good. Deep down in the roots, coming up to the surface, getting ready to only what's in the making. I wanna be better than sweet. I don't know how to be. And then quickly not getting angry. And another coming out. Buttons never seem to know another and another. Ask each other, does it get your blood boiling? Does it make you see red? You want to destroy it. Red. It gets my blood boiling. And I'm coming unglued. Like poison. But yeah. I think knives right next to the bed isn't a bad thing. I have a really cool knife that I would show, but I am currently in a different room, not my regular room. We were taking care of bed bugs. It looks like they're mostly gone now, so I'll be able to get back in my room soon. Just gotta clean it up and stuff and get it really well, like shampooed, like a professional shampooer for the carpet. But yeah. Kinda good till I'm done. Title. Pushing all my buttons. Never seen another. Ask each other. Does it get your blood boiling? Does it make you see red? Do you wanna destroy it? Does it get in your head? Cause it gets my blood boiling. And I'm coming unglued. Ain't you like poison? If you knew what I knew, you would be angry too. Damn girl, why you so mad? But yeah, she has a tungsten steel dagger. It's pretty cool. The knife I have, I don't remember what steel it's made out of. But it's pretty, you're not steel. I don't remember what element it's made out of. I think it's just silver. But it's really cool. It's like a dragon knife. I have it purely for decoration purposes. I also have two pocket knives that I got from a gas station. Oh, E. Oh wait, in Terraria. I don't know. Man, escape? Escape. Pretty sure it's escape. I thought you were talking about in Minecraft. Then I read Terraria. For me, it's escape. If I want to go into my inventory, I hit escape. That, or I click on a chest. I do play Terraria, but, well, it's less of me playing Terraria. Ashes doesn't play Terraria, Poison does. My character plays it. Yes, my character plays it. And if you're wondering what that means, welcome to the Poison Ashes channel. I never give anyone a proper introduction. I just end up mentioning it and then remembering, oh yeah, I need to tell people about that when they enter. My name is Poison Ashes. I wanted to be a VTuber, but I was still someone who showed my face, and I do still show my face. I'm not faceless. I'm not faceless. I'm not faceless. You guys could see my face anytime you want on my TikTok. But I'm not faceless. Either way, I wanted to be a VTuber, but I'm not faceless. And I decided it would be more fun to make my VTuber my persona and a character, because that's what VTubers are. They're characters most of the time. Like, they're characters that someone plays, normally personas. So I made my ADHD into a VTuber, and now I use the PNG because it's easier than setting up my camera for my face, because I set up my camera for my cat, and I don't like having to move it over and put it up, like, move it up all the time. But yeah, no, I don't play Terraria. It's my character that I'm playing that plays Terraria. And I know how Terraria works because of it, so. Because I'm still technically playing it. But I'm Ashes. The PNG is Ashes. Nice. Go get your food. Munch and crunch. Munch and crunch is always important. You know, Sato. Oh, I need to get my iron pickaxe off for that. Why am I finding every other thing but not any coal? I'm finding iron. I'm finding gold. I'm not gonna find diamonds. I know that because we're not the right level for it. But, like... Actually, wait. Is level 15 where you can find diamonds? I swear, if we find diamonds and we do not find what I'm mining for, I'm gonna be upset. I hear drowning in the game. Speaking of, I just realized you guys can't hear the game. Hold on. I just realized you guys can't hear the game. Oh my god. You guys should be able to hear the game now. Okay, now I'm gonna have to turn it down a bit. But you guys should be able to hear the game. But I realized you guys couldn't hear the game. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I gotta change my audio for you. I'm so sorry, VOD people, if you have heard literally nothing. Nothing at all. I am so sorry, VOD people. I know there's VOD watchers. I don't know why there's VOD watchers. Not that I'm complaining, but I'm confused by it. More than anything. But there's VOD watchers. There's people who watch my VODs. I just don't understand how they found me. That's why I'm just like, oh. There are people that watch my VODs. I only know one of the people that watches my VODs. But yeah, I apparently got like 50 views on one, and I'm like, oh, interesting. Love is tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster of reckoning. Wonder why we got this way. I love the song. Yeah, I don't like hearing spiders. I know that it might just be regular spiders, but it concerns me every time I hear it, because it's like, oh please, don't be cave spiders, please. I don't want to die to cave spiders. I really don't want to die to cave spiders. I hate cave spiders. They're the absolute worst. That's why I hate mine shafts, and I'm so happy I'm not living over a mine shaft. God, I hate them. I hate them. They've ruined every good experience I've had in Minecraft. They're the worst. I don't like cave spiders. But that's a lot of spiders. I think that might be cave spiders. That's a lot of spiders. I hear a lot of spiders in the game. That is more than one. Are we directly under a spawner? We're near a spawner, aren't we? Oh god. I'm gonna keep it on this face. Oh god. I swear if I run into a cave spider spawner, I'm gonna be so upset. Like, I could make that into a good spawner, but still. They give, I don't know how to work with spiders. I don't know how to deal with the cave spiders or how I'd make them useful. Insane. Like a moth to flames. If you notice I'm not mining copper, it's because I don't need it. I don't like the amount of spiders I'm hearing. That was the first time I've left my room into fucking noise. Relatable. Mood. Mood. Major mood. Never came. Oh, I hear a baby zombie. I know they're next to me, and I don't like it. I'm worried that I'm just gonna mine forward into something. Oh god, you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that amount of spiders? I don't like it. They didn't give me straw. Oof. That's not fun. Well, did they get everything else correct? Because that, like, I feel you could forgive the straw issue if they got everything correct. Royalty. Treat me like I'm royalty. Royal. Royalty. Yes. Spiders are easy. Spiders are easy unless they're goddamn cave spiders, and then they're not easy. Then they're nightmare fuel, and then they poison me, and then I die, and then it's the end of the world, and I don't want to die to them. I don't like them. I'm gonna die to them. If it's cave spiders easy. Cave spiders, they are not easy. They are my worst nightmare, and I'm horrible at fighting them. So I'm hoping that I don't run into them, because, like, luckily I haven't ran into them in any of my hardcore worlds yet. Please, and I'm hoping this ain't the first. Milk in a bottle. Milk in a bottle. Milk is good. I like milk. I can have milk. That's another thing I can have, but it has to be like 1%. I can't have 2%. Let me treat me like I'm royalty. Splash potion of milk. That should be a thing, Splash. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna set this down and continue mining, and I'll get it back on the way. Royalty. See. Instant cures. Well, technically, with the fact that... So let's think about it. Right? With the fact that that milk makes your bones strong, wouldn't milk splash potion just be a splash potion of strength, but you know, just white? I mean, I'm not wrong. I'm like this is a good song. Okay, I think we're moving away from the spiders. I think we were under a spider spawner. Kindness. Down, you're talking to you, huh? No, because what if you're withering away? Yeah. instant cure. I don't think that milk would instant cure that. This, like this, like this, like this. One thing we're never gonna probably do in this world, and the reason I say never is because I'm probably gonna die before I ever get the chance, is fight a wither. No. Withers are too difficult. Fun fact, when I first killed the Ender Dragon, I killed the Ender Dragon in a bedrock world. My friend didn't exactly want to fight the Ender Dragon, but I really did. So we went to fight the Ender Dragon. And then I forgot to set my spawn at the end portal. So I died and had to travel all the way back. I think this would be appropriate. This is the appropriate thing to be using for this story time. I died and traveled all the way back. And once I made it all the way back, I, oh my god. I died again, and I forgot to set my spawn point again, so I had to run all the way back. And my friend kept kind of dying, and because there was no one there to pick up their stuff and toss it into a chest, both of us lost all our good things. Yes, yes, yes. We had already taken care of all of the end crystals, so what was left was just to attack the thing. So we punched it to death. We punched it to death. It was like a quarter down, and we punched it. We kept dying and punching it and dying and punching it. Well, my friend wasn't dying, but I was mainly dying and punching it and dying and punching it, and we killed it. We did the exact same thing with the wither. We had gotten the wither because I wanted a beacon. I'm the reason me and my friends went through this pain. I wanted a beacon. And in order to get a beacon, you need a nether star. And in order to get a nether star, you need a wither. So we decided to fight a wither. We built out an entire area, and we got the wither. We barely did any damage to it. And we lost all our stuff. And then we just kept running in with like stone swords and just our fists and just continuously punched it. We kept dying and continuously punching it until it died. We punched it to death. That took a good 2 hours. But I got my wither star. And sadly, I can't do that. I can't really do that in this world because it's hardcore. So if I die, that's it. So I don't think we'll ever really fight one. But yeah. I died in my first world though to lava. And it wasn't because I fell in lava. It's because I was mining for netherite. And I found 2 vein, which 2 veins are very, very good. Does it not regen anymore? I mean... What do you mean exactly? Because the thing is... I'm in hardcore. Oh wait, you mean does the... Oh yeah, no, the wither still no. Yes, the wither continued to regen. We were doing it while it was regenning. But once it gets halfway down, I don't think it regens anymore. And that's why we won. That's why we killed it. I think it's because, like, we got it half... I think when you get it to a certain point, it stops regenning. So, yeah, we got it to that point. Just from punching it. So yeah, it was regenning. That's why I'm saying it took a good 3 hours. The wither used to have this. Yeah, it does. It does. When you did not have a diamond sword, it would not make a dent. I mean, it does still have the regen, but you can make a dent if there's 3 people. I don't think there's any permanent regens. I don't think there's a permanent regen. I do think it can still regen itself, but I don't think it's permanent. Breaks your I'm getting annoyed. I'm gonna try mining higher. Just a little bit higher. It's too close. Da, 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 walk on tiptoes. That's the reason I didn't wanna as a kid, because yeah, I mean it can die. Like, it does have a regen thing, but I think when you get it to a certain point, it stops regening. Pretty sure that's how it works. Ooh, let's take a moment to look and take a peek. That's big. I love when this glitch happens, because I get the moment to just look around. Kind of wonder what's underneath me. What's to the side? Which to the side looks to be a giant underwater area. I love this glitch so much. This glitch is a hack. It's a glitch. This is a glitch. This is not me doing X-ray. This is a glitch. I love this glitch though, because it helps me figure out where the hell I'm gonna end up. And look at all those caves that we're not gonna be exploring. Alright, time to break it. Basically, this happens for a little bit. This will just happen for a little bit. With blocks. There it goes. And I'll go right back. It's a glitch. Alright. But hi, welcome. How are you doing? How's your day? I'm gonna try going up one, because I'm wondering if going up will get me more. Okay, last thing. I'm not a problem. Not wanting to have what it means, what it means to, okay. Alright, it's time for this. We went on a rant earlier, but I'm willing to do this. Alright, so, aromantic asexual. Let me explain it. Aromantic asexual definition is little to no romantic attraction, and asexual is little to no sexual attraction. However, it's not just, it's more of a thing of just not being attracted. I understand, yeah, basically like that. However, something that is very, very important that we have to point out, because you gotta remember it, little to no. That's important. That's a key part of the definition, because aromantic and asexual are lovely umbrella terms, and there are different sexualities underneath them that aren't usually really specific. But you can be gray sexual, gray romantic, which means you have off and on moments of romantic attraction that last for like for 6 months. You could want no romantic attractions at all. For a month you'll want it, and then it goes back to not being attracted at all. Kind of like that. That's gray sexual. That's the gray sexual, gray romantic. And then, yeah, I know. I just like going on because I understand that some people are yeah. I know. I like going into long definitions about it, since I know a lot. But the other sexualities that lie under the term are the demis. And the demis, God, I feel like I never explain it correctly, because nobody ever understands it. Like, they don't get it. The thing about a demi, now I really want to talk about this, because I have a demi romantic friend. Demi people, the way they are, I just don't want to seem ignorant by, no, you're not, I don't care. I just like, I like going on a rant about it. But demis are people who don't have a romantic traction until, I hope I don't offend anyone, but row 72 of them is a bit too much. 72 what? 72 what? You saying 70? Are you saying 72? I'm confused. But yeah, demisexual people need it. Yeah, it's similar to that. Basically, imagine you befriend somebody, right? And you don't like them at all in any romantic way, way. Like, at all. Just imagine that you don't like this person at all and you just made a new friend. You guys stay friends for years. You become best friends. And only after years of knowing each other do you start to develop feelings. So it's a thing of you got to really know them, and it's something that you don't develop this feelings out of nowhere. Like it takes a while for it to happen. Yeah. Yeah, basically. And that's the same thing for a lot of demis as well. But if you're saying 72 of them, I don't know which 72 you're talking about. If you're saying 72, like, LGBTQ, like, things, yeah. Have you still failed to find coal? I don't know, and it's making me mad. I am mining on a level that coal spawns. I know coal spawns on this level. I got coal from this level. And I'm gonna start trying to mine a little higher because I think that might be the issue. I don't know, but I found coal on this thing before. And we're probably going to be ending stream soon, and I am unsuccessful in what I've been trying to do. Yeah, LGBTQ thing. I don't know what they're called again. Alright, yeah, the reason there's so many is because everybody wants to have a label that they can associate with. Reverse hacks? I mean... Reverse hacks. I mean, I could do those hacks if it does the glitch. I'm not too sure what you meant by that. Yeah, LGBTQ. It's mainly because a lot of people like to have definitions of what they're feeling. So 72 genders thing? 72 genders. We love that. Yeah, fun fact. Yeah, those are, it's mainly because people don't like the same pronouns. Also, by the way, something fun to say, LGBTQ demonstrates that the way that people feel. Yeah, that's what it's meant to do. That's meant so they can resonate with it. Gender is a bit of a different story. The way gender works is very different to the way other things work. That's like homosexuality or bisexuality, yeah. But genders are a different thing entirely. They have nothing to do with anything, really. Also, pronouns, like, everybody, you guys use pronouns every day. People use pronouns every day. It's nothing new. He, him, pronoun. That is a pronoun when you're calling someone a he, him. They, them. That is something that people will do. They'll see somebody that they don't know, and they'll be like, oh, what are they doing over there? So, yeah. It's been made a meme. 72. Yeah. There's a lot of genders. They're completely different from a lot of things, but yeah. I will never say that there are only two, I believe, in non-binary. Yeah. See, the reason I believe that there are not only two is mainly because that's just the truth. Like a biologist. There's a biologist on TikTok who came on TikTok to say, hey, by the way, they were a graduate. They had everything. Just saying, because there's so many genders that I don't understand. Well, here's the thing. The thing is, gender and sex are not the same thing. That's something you gotta remember. So there is a lot of genders. There's a lot of genders in all animals. There's actually a lot of yeah. There's a lot of gender, like, there's a lot. So are cells, yeah. Not my, but yeah, basically the reason there are more than one gender is because that's scientifically proven. Cells? Yeah. Cells are non-binary. But yeah, I think they meant snails. I think they might have meant snails. I'm not too sure. Cells got no... Oh, I see. True. Well, gender isn't actually related to that. Like, gender is not... Gender is a preference. Not preference. How do you explain it? Gender is something different completely from sex. Sex is different from gender. That is, like, proven. That's been proven. That's not even a lie. That's just been proven. Gender is different. It's gender is the way your mind is wired. Sex is the way your body is made, but gender is your mind and how it's wired. So some people will be born girls, but yeah, it means you don't lie. Yeah, that's what it means. You don't lie with one gender, but yeah, you don't feel male or female. Yeah, a female can have a brain that's programmed more to liking boy things or doing boy things, and they enjoy that more, and that's just how their brain is. There are people who are male who enjoy like feminine things more than anything, and that's just because that's how their brain's wired. There's also people who are non-binary. Their brain is wired in a way of they don't connect to both genders. Like, that's just kind of how it is. We're gonna have to end stream soon because it's been almost 3 hours or an hour or 2 hours and a half, and I don't stream that long. I am not that long of a streamer. You guys will notice that. I believe that there's only 2 genders. What other people want to be is another thing, though. I mean, yeah, exactly. Not to say that they're trans or vice versa. Yes. But that is something, like, they're more wired into, like, a certain way. I don't know how to explain it. Gender's hard to explain. Wait a second. Is it thunderstorming? Hold on, I never seen a thunderstorm. I haven't seen a thunderstorm in a thing in a while. Yeah, I don't know how to explain gender. Gender is just gender. I do believe I understand the belief there's only 2 genders, but the thing is, that it's confirmed that there's not. Like, in every species, there is more than 2 genders. In humans, more than 2 genders. In ducks, more than 2 genders. It's like, it's confirmed. It's a biology thing. There are non-binary things. But I do understand that a lot of people believe that. But yeah, girls can still be cis, yeah. Yeah. That's called tomboy. Yeah, tomboys are genuinely the best things that could exist. Cells are non-binary. They are. Non-binary is okay. Fun fact. There are actually... Here's a fun fact. There are animals that, like, gender definitely doesn't apply to them at all. There are non-binary... Like, it's all proven. It's proven. It's something you can look up. I'm pretty sure, like, biologists have proven that. Proven there are more than 2 genders. And that's just because of how the brain's wired. Sometimes you're wired as a different gender. I don't know how to explain that. But, yeah. Hold up. I gotta put up my stuff. And the G-O-O-D and goodbye. Oh, like banana sling. I'm assuming, yes. Or banana slug. Yeah. Also, did you guys know there's a type of duck that can change their gender? I found that out recently. I forgot what type of duck it is, but they can change their gender. It's a very rare thing, but they can. Alright. Okay, we need to make... Hold up. Before we end stream, I'm gonna make a chest and toss all of that in there. So, how many genders are there? I think 3. I think it's like 3 or more. It's more like 4 or more. I don't know how many there are. I just know there's more than 2. Oh, wait. I should just... Hold up. I just realized something I can do. Hold on a second. I just realized something I can do because it's 1.19 and they added this. Let me grab all this real quick. Not that. There we go. Wait a second. Eh. Alright. I'm pretty sure I can... I just realized I can just do this. I'm gonna put this all up in the... Make me cry. Bisexual isn't... Bisexual isn't a gender, yeah. No. Non-binary would be the third one, yeah. There we go. I just forgot that we can make things into blocks. Yeah. Hold on. This. Times I'd wish you make me cry. See, we got this. I forgot we had this. This is what I can do with my copper to save space. Rated. I got taste of my medicine. Make me cry. Can I make a redstone block? I think I can. Yeah, redstone blocks. Let's do that as well. I forgot I could do this, man. Oh, that's gonna make storing stuff so much easier. I forgot I could do that. I only accept non-binary because cells don't have it. Yeah. Let me take that. That's going in a certain chest. Sometimes I wish you made me cry. Sometimes I wish that we could fight. It's overrated. Give me a taste of my medicine. I wish you'd make me cry. Let's make some copper, like iron blocks as well, just because I'm not gonna be smelting these yet. So let's just make some iron as well. There we go. That looks good. Okay, let's go make a chest. I wanna grow up. There are the souls. I'm male too. Not necessarily. They're the cells that make you male, but that doesn't mean they are male. I mean, I'm straight, so I don't know what it feels like. Yeah, you're cis specifically. I think like the thing is, the gender stuff is different from LGBTQ, and the way of straight. Yeah, you're straight. Yes, that means you're not part of the LGBTQ. However, if you don't know what it feels like to be binary, that doesn't mean you're straight. It means you're cis. Cis stands for natural or born male. So if you were a cis male, you were born male. Brankoper. But I do my best. Yeah, understandable. All right, where's the wood? Where's the wood? I know I have wood. There it is. All right. We are going to put this specifically. All right, let's go. We can put all the lapis in our unfinished area that I kept passing that I haven't shown you guys. You guys will see it. We have an enchanting room. It's just unfinished. All it has is the book. Or the thing. That's all it has is the enchanting table. There we go. I don't know what you say, but I'll stick to my... Yeah, go ahead. I'm used to it. So, can I make a block of this? No? Okay. Where's the shot? Alright, I'm gonna give everybody who's new here a good look at the base before I get off, since I know there's some new people here. So, one second. Yeah, there we go. Also, let's just go ahead and make that into blocks as well. Oh, thank you for the follow, Loose Spins. Welcome. There we go. There we go. That's kind of our setup there now. And the flint will go down here. Grab that. Flint will go down here. Let's go ahead and grab the charcoal. Alright. Toss them in the bottom. Charcoal. Cool. Alright. Put that up. I think that's it. That's it. Okay. Anyways, have a good day. You have a good day too. Alright. Should I? You know what? I will. I'll give you guys a really good view. I'll give you guys a good view. Also, I'm gonna cut down this mushroom because it's in the way. Just fine. Not. I'm cutting this down because it blocks the view of my house. Only reason. I planted it here, and then I realized it blocks the house, so I'm gonna delete it real quick. Which is really simple. Alright. I believe it to be important to understand people because of the environment in which I work. Ah, I see. Tell me all the time, tell me something bad, but you're doing just fine. High stress, but it gets easier when you understand people. Yeah. Hold on. We're gonna do the exact same thing I did last time. This way I can give you guys a good view. Hold on. That's just a screenshot. Welcome to my base. Here's a good look at my base. Except for the fact that it's night. Not bad. Alright, let's go back to the base. Let's sleep, and then we'll call it good. I'm also gonna real quick, let's grab, it's upstairs, I believe. It's nice. Yes, it is. I like this place. I went hunting for a mushroom island and I found it. But the sad part is, this is a goddamn, it's a mushroomless island. And there's none around. There's no others around. It's mushroomless. Not a single mushroom has spawned since I've been on this island. And I have, like, mobs on. They should be able to. Not a single one. Also, there's lapis in here. And this. I need to go put those in their spot. Is there, anything in here? There's quartz, which I can go put that in a certain spot. don't think there's anything else. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go take care of that. But we got the wheat I needed. I think, well, at least one of the wheats I needed. Hold on. I know I have more wheat. Or just got more wheat. Did I put it down in a chest? Downstairs in a chest? I don't think so. Huh. Oh, wait, no, I put it outside. I just realized I'm so angry. Don't mind me. All right. Off on your own. Belladonna, 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 belladonna. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Alright, please stick around. We are going to be ending soon, but please stick around for some, for a raid. I like to raid smaller creators, so I'd highly suggest just sticking out around for one. Alright, let's go sleep, and that's the end of this Minecraft. Alright. Oh. Still here. Okay. It's fine if, like, people do end up leaving. It doesn't bother me. I just want to see if we can get people to raid with. I sleep, and then I'll wake up, and then I'll log off. How small are we raiding? Well, I mean, when I say small, it ranges from 40 viewers and lower. 40 viewers or lower. Normally it's 40 viewers or lower. There are people that I have found myself. I personally have found them through just hanging out in certain places. Let's go put this up. I just realized, let's go put up our wheat, and then it's the end of the stream. I keep, like, noticing things I need to do, so I'm like, wait a second, this, I need to go do this. Okay, we're good now. 40 is too high for me, yeah. Don't worry. Most of the time, 40 is just the max. Most of the time, it's 13. At most, maybe less. But, yeah. Way too high for people. Understandable. Alright. Woo. Welcome to my chatting screen. What? Dave, what are you doing? Dave, you're in the wrong spot. Dave, you go over here. Dave, you go right here. You're in the wrong spot. Dave, you're in the wrong spot. Don't mind me. This is Dave, everybody. 13 is still a lot. Yeah, it'll just depend. Some of them aren't, like, too talkative. Okay, so let's look. Let me look at my Twitch. Move my stream over here. And open my Twitch. Okay. Alright. I recently, like, changed the backgrounds of all my stuff on my computer to somebody I very much appreciate the art of. So, yeah. So, I will have games to choose from for you guys. Probably. Okay. So, so for smaller people, we have Minecraft. I think it's Minecraft, Legends of Zelda, Final Fantasy, I don't know which one, or Mount and Blade 2. Mount and Blade 2. Which one would you guys like? And if you choose Minecraft, do you guys want to see a VTuber or a fellow faceless person? Fellow VTuber or fellow faceless person? I'm letting you guys decide. You better. Minecraft? Okay. We have two options, and that is Leo Chan, who is a Tiger VTuber, and DC and JC Gaming. Now, I've rated them once before. I don't think they are a VTuber. I'm pretty sure they're not. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, nah, they're not a VTuber. They are faceless. VTuber is preferred. How was that too quick? What? What too quick? Okay, so Minecraft, and you said VTuber. I will throw hands with you, Twitch. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, so VTuber. Okay, I haven't rated her in a while, so. Actually, wait. Okay, she is bigger. She is on the bigger side. And by that I mean 11. Wait, actually. Wait, there's a different VTuber live. But she's not playing Minecraft. She's not playing Minecraft. She's playing a wolf game. Anyways. Yeah, so yeah. About 11 viewers. Here. I mean, they sit around 10. If you want a VTuber that is small, I can rate a small VTuber if you'd like. Oh god, you can hear it. Ah, mute the tab. There we go. If you want one that's can we do single digits? Yeah. Okay, you want one that's single digits VTuber? I know who I'm rating then. It won't be Minecraft. But I think you'll like this guy. He's pretty chill. He is a 3D VTuber. He's pretty chill. He's playing Final Fantasy. Yeah. Raid. And he is, like, that's the lowest I have right now. So. It's about 8. At most. Either way, I've rated them before. They're a pretty good person, pretty good friend. They have vibe. Small VTuber. Yes, pretty small. This guy is definitely small. He has less followers than me. He does have less followers than me. He's really small. But he's still affiliate. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna put it on the ending screen. Play some music. For while you're about to raid. So, yeah. I normally let the thing count down. So, damn it. Hi. Hi. Sorry, you got here. Did I join at the... You did. I'm sorry. However, we are rating someone that's pretty cool. They're playing some Final Fantasy. So, you can stay. I'd suggest staying. Go ahead and go to this person. They're pretty chill. They're small. They're kind. And I like them. They're playing some Final Fantasy. I don't know. It's a remake of something. No, you stay now. Yeah, you can stay and join the raid. But yes, you did get here at the end. I'm sorry. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. And I never stream that long, really. So, you guys go have a fun time with It's Sedent. Yes. I have never watched Final Fantasy. Well, you can watch it now. I'm mainly rating this person because they're a smaller VTuber. But I've never watched Final Fantasy either. I'm just rating them because they're smaller. So yeah, thank you for the follow. And if you want to be sure that you catch me again, just go ! Discord and you can join my Discord. I'll give you the role for it. Bye, everyone.